Hello everyone, this is Gary Gravador and welcome to my channel, The American from Davao. Please stick around for this wonderful, exciting, and awesome episode made just for you. Hey guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below, as well as the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future episodes and activities here. Also, please don't forget to comment and share when you're done viewing this episode. Well, guess what guys? I have a surprise for you. Welcome to New York City's Times Square. Welcome to Times Square, New York City's major commercial intersection, tourist destination, posh neighborhood, and entertainment center right here in the heart of Midtown Manhattan at the junction of Broadway and 7th Avenue. It is surrounded by so many billboards and advertisements that seem to be larger than life, that stretches from West 42nd all the way to West 47th Streets, that it's sometimes referred to as the crossroads of the world, the heart of the Great White Way, and the center of the universe. Times Square is also the hub of the theater district, which is bounded roughly by 6th and 8th Avenues to the east and west respectively, and by 40th and 53rd Streets to the south and north respectively. Times Square is one of the world's most visited tourist attractions, drawing an estimated 50 million visitors every year. Approximately 330,000 people pass through here every day, many of them tourists, while over 460,000 pedestrians walk through here on its busiest days. That is just one of the many tourist buses that you can find here at the heart of Times Square. I had the chance to interact with this friendly and vibrant young couple from Nyack, upstate New York, who came to spend their lovely afternoon here in the city. I also met this optimistic city employee who wished all the best for his fellow New Yorkers and to all the people around the world. And of course, who could ever forget the iconic character of Times Square, the naked cowboy himself. Would you believe that this was my first time meeting him after living here in New York City for so many years? That guitar you see right there is his musical instrument. It has a slot where you drop your monies to take a snapshot with him or to jam in a song with him as he sings to you his personal compositions that are mostly political satires. Did you guys know that back in the day, this place was not known as Times Square? It was called Longacre Square, named after Longacre in London, where the horse and carriage trade was centered in that English city. Back in 1872, this entire area became the center of New York's horse carriage industry. And as a matter of fact, William Henry Vanderbilt owned and ran the American Horse Exchange right here. In 1910, it became the Winter Garden Theater. Times Square was renamed in 1904 after the New York Times moved its headquarters to the then newly erected Times Building, which is now One Times Square. And since then, it became the site of the annual New Year's Eve ball drop, which began in December 1907 and still continues up to this day and age, attracting over 1 million visitors to Times Square every single year. Since the onset of this COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of tourists have become scared and reluctant to come and visit New York City. But rest assured, guys, that our city government here is tracking, trending, and closely monitoring our cases of COVID-19. And when you come over to New York City, just make sure that you are healthy and you take with you all the proper precautions that will break the chain of infection, like your sanitizers, masks, wipes, and whatnot. And as always, it is a must that you stay on top of things and you stay well informed all the time, because no one can advocate better than yourself. Times Square is a lot of tables and chairs where you can sit and eat your own food. And as a matter of fact, you can pack your own food from home and eat them here. And don't be scared or intimidated to take the subway, because our MTA staff are more than happy and willing to assist tourists and locals all the time. Coming to Times Square only costs $2.75, whichever borough you come from when you take the subway, and Times Square 47th Street Station is always a major stop for the majority of the trains here. At the turn of the 20th century, a number of impressive theaters were established on 42nd Street, and by the second decade of the century, the Times Square and Broadway areas had become arguably the most famous entertainment district in the country, partly because of the square's central location and the large subway station underneath it. And this was how it earned the nickname Crossroads of the World. There was a time in the 1960s and 70s that Times Square became a center for sleazy adult entertainment, and the crime rate was high. However, in the 1990s, thanks to the advocacy of Mayor Rudy Giuliani and the investment in the area by the Disney Company, there emerged the introduction of large tourist-friendly stores, theaters, and restaurants here in Times Square. Today, Times Square has become the preeminent American venue for advances in big, bright, electric signage and advertising, especially after the introduction of neon signs in the 1920s. Since the late 20th century, the tenants in Times Square buildings have been required by law to display eye-catching signs, and as a result, the area remains a flashing, non-stop feast for the eyes. Well, I guess it's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. In the meantime, please take good care of yourselves, stay healthy, keep safe, and pray always. Besos y abrazos. Dios te bendiga. Gracias a todos. See you next time. Bye for now.